I'm Addie, and I'll be your teacher today. We're going to get started, and feel free to grab a mat if you have one. If you don't, that's totally fine, no big deal. We will be doing some core, so we'll be on the floor at some point, but not a big deal. If you have weights, that would be awesome to grab as well. It's totally optional to use them, though, so if you don't have them, you don't have to worry about it. If you want weights and you don't have them, you can also use a can of beans or something like that that you just have in your cabinet. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to get started with a warm-up, so just join me standing up whenever you're ready. We're going to go ahead and start with some high knees here. Get our heart rates up just a little bit. Taking it wide when you're ready. Nice hearty tempo. Using that core to pull those knees up. Taking a nice side touch here. And when you're ready, we're going to go ahead, plant and reach here. And over. Making sure we're still breathing. Getting that side stretched out here. If you have space to move, you could move when we start going through these. We're going to hit some high knees here. Making sure those arms are moving. And getting some kick in our glutes here. Same thing. Heels go to our glutes. When you're ready, planting those feet for some spinal flexion. Feet are coming down. We're coming down. Drop the head. Nice shoulder roll at the top. Speeding it up here a little bit quicker. 4 of these. 3 more. 2 more. Awesome. We're going right into some scoops here. So we're just reaching down, if you can see what I'm doing. Lifting that foot up. Get a nice hamstring stretch in here. Nice pace. Take it at your own pace though, so whatever feels good to warm up your body. Next, we're taking some Frankenstein kicks, so we're just coming up, opposite leg to opposite arm here. Again, good pace, but take it at your own pace. If you have space to walk, feel free to walk. Or just stay in place too. That works. Next, we're heading to some open the gates here. We're taking one arm out and around, or one leg out and around here. Try to keep those hips sturdy. So we're just pulling our knee out and around from the side. And go ahead and take those in here. We're just bringing that knee back to center from the outside. Awesome. Keep it up. Gonna get nice and warmed up here. Go ahead. We're gonna take some nice arm stretch, so we're just gonna come across. Keep those legs moving now. Just nice rotation. Not holding it too long. Want to keep that stretch moving. I pull my arms back when I switch, just to get a little extra stretch here. And overhead when you're ready. So arms just coming up. We're going to be working our arms here to start. So we want to get them nice and warmed up. Awesome. Last thing we're going to do is just a little bit of a high knee jog here. So just for about 30 seconds here, we're just going to get our heart rates up. Make sure we're really warm and ready to go. Arms are moving. Of course, pulling those knees up just like in the beginning. It should feel a little different now though. Now you're a little stretched out. Awesome. Awesome. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started with some arms. If you have those weights, feel free to grab them. I'm grabbing 2 different sizes. I got a 3-pound weight and a 5-pound weight here. If not though, everything can be body weight, so whatever works best for you. Grab some water. you're ready, join me at your mat or just on your spot on the floor. We're gonna get started with some standing V raises. All that's gonna happen here, arms are gonna start in, straight up to the sky, shoulder level, and down. Up and down here. We have 30 seconds of these. Getting started in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Nice bend in your knees here. Arms come up. Nice straight arms. Don't lock at those elbows, but those arms should be straight here. Exhaling as we come back in. Inhaling as we push up here. Making sure our shoulder blades are nice and rolled back. We have about 10 seconds left here. Squeezing our core in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, drop those arms. We're heading right into our next exercise here. We're gonna go ahead and come up. We're pressing towards the ceiling and back down to that field goal position here. Getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Arms are going up to the ceiling, down to that field goal position. Try not to let those arms or those weights clench together. If you're doing it without weight, no big deal. Just make sure that resistance is there. So push against yourself to really get the most of this workout here. So you're coming up and down. Keep it up. We got about 5 seconds here left. Keep pushing. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop those arms down. Grab some weights again if you want them, or keep that body weight going. Switch out weights whenever you feel. We're gonna go ahead and come to our side here. We're hitting a tricep extension. We wanna make sure our feet are shoulders width apart, nice and bent over. We're coming back and in, back and in. We're gonna hit this for 30 seconds with a 10-second pulse at the top and the end. I'll let you know when we're there. It's 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds. Here we go. It's up and in. Making sure we have a nice long neck here. We don't want to scrunch our neck in. We want to keep it nice and long. Back is flat. Pushing until we feel that nice pinch in our tricep here. Keep it up. You got 15 seconds left. Then we're hitting that pulse. Exhaling as we draw those arms in 5, 4, 3, 2, and pulse it out here. 10 seconds. You can do it. Nice little pulse at the top. It's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Keep it up, y'all. We're going into some in-out curls here. How this is gonna look. Our arms are gonna come up. We're pulling together and away. Together and away. We're getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. In-out curls. Nice field goal position. Pulling in. Making sure we're drawing our shoulders away from our ears here. We don't want to get nice and scrunched up like this. Keep it up. 15 left. If you're dropping the weights, no big deal. Again, just make sure that there's lots of resistance in your body. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake them out. Alrighty, we're getting some inside curls going here with our biceps. All this is gonna look like is one hand. We're doing one arm at a time, so feel free to drop the other weight. We're coming out. Slight bend in our knees. My body is slightly bent here and in. So the way it looks is we're just pulling that bicep in. Our thumb should be pointed towards the ceiling. Getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds right here. Arm is straight, curling in. Try to keep that elbow as still as possible here. We exhale as we draw our arm away and inhale. Making sure our neck is nice and long here. Shoulders are away from our body. We got 10 seconds, and then we're switching arms. Straight switch over here in 3, 2, and 1. Switch that arm. 30 seconds this side. Making sure our elbow is staying still here. It should be our arm moving, not our elbow. So our arm's just coming up and down. You got this. Keeping a nice bend in those knees here. Try to keep going, even if it's feeling like it's burning. Just take a little bit slower pace, but keep that body moving. We have just a couple seconds left. Keep it up. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work, y'all. We're almost through those arms here. Grab a drink if you need it. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and hit a reverse fly here. All this is gonna look, slight bend in those knees, coming down, nice bend in that back here, nice flat back, but we're leaning over a little bit at our hips. What we're doing is coming up to the side and back in. Nice control, 30 seconds, let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this, let's go. It's away from our body. You can feel free to single this out if you need to. Just one comes up and back in. We want to make sure we have a lot of control over this position here. Our core should be tight and squeezed. Exhaling as we bring it in. You're almost done. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We have just 2 more exercises left here with our arms, and then we're moving over to some legs. Keep it up. If you want to drop those weights at any point, feel free. One of our last arm exercises here is an L raise. One arm is in front, one arm to the side. We're coming up, shoulder width, back down, twist arms, and back up here. So you can see I'm coming up and down. Getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Nice bend in those knees. Nice, strong posture here. Inhaling as we pull up, exhaling as we push down here. You're about halfway. Keep on moving. You can total single this out as well if you're feeling it. We got 8 seconds left. Keep it up, y'all. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and drop down to the floor here. When you're ready, we're coming on down to our mats. Last thing we're going to do here with our arms is some tricep dips. We're going to go ahead and place our hands behind us. Our fingertips are pointed towards us. Feet are nice and pushed into the floor, making sure when we do this, we push our heels into the ground. Arms are directly behind us. We're coming up and down. Try to keep those elbows in here as much as possible. We're getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Keep it up. Elbows should stay behind us. We want our glutes here to just grace the floor. Exhaling as we push up here. Last little push, you got this. Keep it up. You got 10 seconds left. It's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Go ahead and grab a drink. We're gonna go ahead and hop it up for some squats here. We got 2 different squats, and then we're hitting the mat for some legs on the mat. If you want a weight, go ahead and grab one. I'm gonna grab a little bit heavier weight for this. We're gonna start here with just some dumbbell swings. So we're coming down into a squat, swinging as we push up. Arms should come about shoulder length or shoulder width. Height, shoulder height here. Alrighty, getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You got this. Coming down into a squat, swinging up. Knees should stay behind those toes here. Sinking into our glutes, our chest is up. If you don't want the weight, totally fine. Keep it down. Push up with those arms. Making sure we're keeping resistance in those shoulders is super key when we're doing this without any weights. You got it. Keep it up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, I got one more squat for you. And then we're headed in to some legs on the floor here. Our last one is gonna be a karate squat. How this looks is we're coming down into a squat. As we push up, we're kicking out to the side. So it comes out and push. Back to center, kick. This kick doesn't have to be that high to get the side of those legs burning. We're doing 1 minute here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. Getting our heart rate up a little bit. We get the most out of it when we challenge our heart rate the whole workout. So even if you're doing something with strength, making sure that your heart rate is coming up and down is gonna burn the most calories here for you, which is super awesome. Super good way to train your body, to challenge it. We love to challenge our bodies. Exhaling as we squat down. You're over halfway here. Keep it up. Making sure those knees are staying behind those toes. Chest is up. Still breathing. You got 15 seconds left. Ten left. In 5, 4, 3, you got this, and we're done. Awesome work. Shake out those legs. We're coming down to the floor here. Grab me a drink if you need it. I know I'm out of breath from that. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get started with some legs on the floor here. So the first one we're gonna do here is a donkey kick. Hands are gonna be pushed flat into the floor here. Our knees are gonna be right under our hips. We're coming up with a flexed foot and crunching in. Up with a flexed foot and crunching in. Each leg for 30 seconds here. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this, let's go. It's coming up, flex foot, and down. To get the most out of our core here, we want to round that back out. See how my back is rounded here when we crunch in. So flex foot to come up and round to come in. You got this. We're halfway. Keep it up. We want to imagine that other leg feels like it's up against a wall. It shouldn't be moving at all. Pulsing at the top in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Pulse it up. 10 seconds here. Just pushing that foot into the ceiling. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Going straight over that leg, other leg here. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Donkey kicking up, crunching in here. Making sure we're really pushing those palms into the floor so that we're engaging our core to keep us steady. Exhaling as we draw in here. In 5, 4, 3, pulse to the top here. You got it. Keeping that other hip really steady here. I know it's burning. It's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Grab a drink if you want it. We're gonna go ahead, switch back over the other leg. We got fire hydrants this time. I'm gonna show you from the side first. Palms coming into the floor again. Knees under hips. One leg is coming out and back in. So from the side here, it's out and back in. We're getting started here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming out to the side and back in. Making sure this side of the body that we're not working feels like it's up against a wall. So if you have a wall in your house, feel free to actually put that side of your body up against that wall. You got this. 5 seconds left. Pulsing at the top in 3, 2, and 1. Nice pulse here. Keeping that knee really high. Other side of the body should be still in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Awesome work. We're switching over to that other side. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. You got it. Remember, we're keeping that other side of the body still here. Coming out to the side, just like this here. In and out. That knee is not resting on the ground when we come back in either. We're up and nice into the other knee. Knee grazing the ground here. 10 left here. Pulsing at the top. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice pulse. 10 seconds. You got this. Keep it up. Make sure we're breathing. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're going to go ahead and lay on our side here. We're going to work on our hips a little bit here, or also like our IT band area. Go ahead, if you want, you can grab a weight. I like to do this just to keep a little bit of pressure on my leg. All we're going to do is we're going to lay on our side here. You can either put your arm under you or out straight, however you like it. I like my arm up and under me. Other hand is coming, pressing into the floor. We have one bent leg, one leg straight. We want to keep everything in a straight line. So our shoulders, our hips, and our knees should be in line together. The first thing we're going to do here, if you want the weight, can go on your hip. If not, totally fine. First thing we're doing is just a leg raise. So we're coming up until we feel that pinch on the outside of our leg. And down. We got this for 30 seconds. Here we go. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Up and down. Keeping everything in a straight line here. The height of our leg doesn't matter. We just want to feel that nice pinch in the side here. You got this. Exhaling as we pull our leg back down. Our leg is just barely touching the floor and we're back up. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now what we're going to do, keep that leg up. We're going circles forward. So we're creating a big circle and around. Keeping the rest of our body as still as possible. You got this. 10 seconds left. Foot is flexed here. It's 5, 4, we're switching the direction. Here we go. It's backward circles now. Our legs should start to be burning here. You got this. 15 left. Keep it up. Making sure we're breathing. You got it. Come on, keep it up. Don't let that foot drop. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Flipping over to the other side here. Same thing, however you take your arm on the other side, making sure we're keeping the sides the same. Leg is coming in line. Hip, ankle, knee, shoulder should all be in line together. We're getting started on this other side. In 5, 4, straight leg raise. Here we go. It's up and down till we feel that little pinch. Remember, you don't need the weight. If you can either have your hand here or pushed into the floor if you're not using the weight here. You got it. Keep it up. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Taking those forward circles straight into it here. You got it. Keeping everything else still. Squeezing that core. 10 left. You can do it. Making sure we're breathing. In 5, 4, 3, switch the circles here. We're coming backwards. If you're starting to feel it too much, remember you can drop a weight if you have one. 5 left. It's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and stretch back into a child's pose here. Just stretching out those glutes for a second. Grabbing some water. We're gonna go ahead and stand it up. We got a couple more leg things left, and we're heading into some core. Shake them out for me. Take a stretch if you need, either down to the floor, maybe those quads need a little stretch. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and get into some lunges here. So we're gonna go ahead and start with a side lunge. If you wanna wait, go ahead and grab it. If not, totally fine. All we're gonna do, side lunge to the side, 30 seconds each side. Getting started in 3, 2, and 1. Challenge and stepping out and back in. Making sure we're keeping that knee behind that toe, chest is up. You got this. Coming out to the side, down and up here. If you don't want the weight, no big deal. Arms can be here, arms can be here, whatever's best for you. We got 5, 4, straight into that other side. Here we go. Other side, 30 seconds. Challenging yourself to keep that weight, especially if you had it on the other side. Exhaling as we push up. You got this, keep it up. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead, take a nice front lunge. We're going down, 90 degrees both legs. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 1 leg to start. Here we go. Exhaling as we push up. Challenge yourself to really push your weight back. Challenge that core to bring you in. If you want an extra core challenge, you can step in and push up to bring that knee up. So we're challenging our core by engaging as we come up here. Try it a couple times. It is a balance challenger. You got this. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, other leg here. If you did some of that balancing on the other side, try it here. One of our legs is going to be weaker than the other. It's just how it goes. So if you have it on this side, and this is really hard, like if you're wobbling a lot, it's okay. Don't be discouraged. We just have to train our balance a little better. I'm struggling with this side today a little bit. Whew. But that's okay. I'm gonna keep going. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. We're switching to our reverse lunge here. We got a couple lunges left, and then we're hitting that core. Getting started in 5, 4, 3, 2, reverse lunge here. 90 degrees. Again, if you want that core challenge, pushing up into that knee drive here. Knees are staying behind toes. Really pushing into that ankle on that standing foot. In 5, 4, 3, 2, switch to that other one. You're almost there, keep it up. You got this. I'm sure you look great. 10 left here. In 5, 4, 3, we got 1 lunge left here, y'all. We're doing a curtsy lunge. Grab some water. Last one here, a curtsy lunge. All we're doing is we're coming down into a lunge. Foot is going a little bit wide, coming down. This foot in the front should be pointing forward. Our hips should be square. So we're coming down, down to the side, and back. In 3, 2, curtsy lunge, you got this. 30 seconds each side. You can add that core challenge if you want it. If not, keep rolling. We're staying one side the whole time and then switching. Feel free to drop out that core. If it's too hard for you today, no big deal. Just stepping back in and out. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Direct switch here. If you did the core on the other side, even for a little, challenge this side. You got it. 10 left. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake them out. We're done with those legs. We're gonna head to the floor for some core here. Catching your breath here with me. We got a couple minutes of core and then a cool down. You can do it. Alrighty. We're gonna go ahead and get started with the bicycle crunch here. We're laying flat on our back. Our arms are locking behind our head here. We wanna be supporting our head, but not pushing on it. All we're doing, legs are coming to tabletop position here. One leg's coming out, elbow to knee, and back in. Let's go. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 30 seconds, you got it. Hands behind head. Challenge that leg that's coming down to push towards the floor here. Exhaling as we draw our leg in. The slower you take this, the harder it is here. So if you need it to be slightly easier, just take up that pace a little bit. You got it. Also, the further you push that foot to the floor, the harder it is as well. 10 left. You got it. In 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go ahead and go to some penguins. Pushing those feet into the floor. Our fingertips are reaching towards our ankles. It's 5, 4, 3, 30 seconds. Let's go. We're reaching. Our shoulder blades are off the floor the whole time. Our core is what's moving us. So our core should be moving us side to side, not our hips. Pushing those heels into the floor here. Shoulder blades are off. Challenge yourself to reach just 1 more inch here. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to reach throughs here. Our legs are staying in this position. One hand over the other. We're reaching through our legs here. Shoulder blades come off. Slight touchdown. Here we go. 3, 2, 30 seconds. You got it. Reaching through. Light touch here. Reaching through. Light touch. You got this. It should be burning. If it's not, challenge yourself to reach just 1 more inch here. You got this. Exhaling as we pull down. 10 left. In 3, 2, and 1. We're going to some flutter kicks. Legs are coming straight out. Hands are pushing into the floor. You can also put them in a triangle position like this, under your lower back if you need a little support. But we're coming down to the side. Our legs are coming up, and we're just doing a light kick here, making sure we're pushing our belly button into the floor. 30 seconds, let's go. If you need a little bit less, you can take the flutter kick a little bit higher here like this. To challenge a little bit more, bring it down to the floor. 15 left. You're halfway. Challenge that core here. You got it. Keep it up. In 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work here. Last one, and then we're hitting them all one more time here. Our legs are coming straight up to the sky. All we're doing is hands over one over the other, reaching to toes. Shoulder blades should come off the floor. Light touch down, back up. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds here. If you can't get your legs all the way straight, no big deal. Slight bend's okay. Just get them as straight as you can here. We're touching our toes. I know it's a small movement, but if you're really keeping those shoulder blades off the floor, it's going to challenge you. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 15-second break here. Then we're running through all of them again. We're going to hit them each straight through without stopping between, since we know what we're doing now. In 3, 2, bicycle crunch, let's do it. Last little thing, last couple exercises. Push on through here. We're about halfway. Keep it up. Make sure we're breathing. In 5, 4, 3, plant those feet for penguins. Let's do it. Reaching to the side, shoulder blades are off the floor here. Really challenging those obliques. You got this. Make sure we're breathing. Curl up just 1 extra inch for me here. You can do it. In 3, 2, and reach through. So here we go. Slight touch with those shoulder blades, straight back up. Our gaze should be at the ceiling here, keeping that neck in line. You got this. Over halfway. In 3, 2, flutter kicks. Here we go. Straight legs. You can do it. 30 seconds. Pushing that belly button to the floor. Remember, you can bring those legs up higher if you need to. You got it. We're halfway here. Keep it up. We're so close to being done this workout here. Still breathing. In 5, 4, 3, legs go straight up. Toe touches here. 30 seconds. You can do it. Using that core, you got it. We're just about halfway. You can do it. 10 seconds, then we're done. Cooling it down. In 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lay those legs all the way straight. Arms come out. Full body stretch here. Reaching with your arms and reaching with your toes here. Taking some really good deep breaths. Catching our breath here. Pulling those legs into our core. Taking some rocks side to side. Rolling through that back here. Again, taking some nice deep breaths. When you're ready, we're gonna go ahead and flip it over to our core here. We're gonna push up, arms are flat on the floor, pushing up here. Getting that core stretched out. When you're ready, pulling the arms back in, getting a little bit deeper stretch. pushing those quads into the floor. When you're ready, flatten them down. We're planting those hands, tucking those toes, pushing up into a down dog here. Maybe cycling those feet, so pushing one heel into the floor, alternating that to really get a good stretch in those calves, or just pushing both down, whatever feels better to you. When you're ready, we're stepping one leg through for a runner's lunge here. So our legs coming through. I like to push up on my like put my weight on my knee and then push the hip into the floor here for that really good stretch. Alrighty, when you're ready, pushing back one more time for a calf stretch. Coming in, planting that knee down to the floor. We're gonna go ahead and take a quad stretch here. So rolling off that knee pad and then pulling that leg up here. Taking some good deep breaths. Again, trying to come back and check with that breath. Dropping that foot down. We're gonna go ahead, sink this back. Getting a nice hamstring stretch here. Toes should be pointing towards the ceiling. For a little bit more stretch, you can pull on that foot if that feels good to you. All right, coming up back into that runner's lunge. Stepping back into that down dog one more time. Other foot comes forward for a runner's lunge. We're doing the same thing on this side here. Pushing that hip down to the floor. Knees is staying behind our toes. Pushing back for that calf stretch. Making sure we're not locking out this front knee here or putting weight on it. Back to that runner's lunge. Knees coming down to the floor. Taking that quad stretch. Make sure you roll off that pad of that knee here. Don't want to hurt our knee. When you're ready, dropping that foot, coming down into that hamstring stretch. If you pulled on the other side, make sure you're pulling on this side here. Stretching back into that runner's lunge one more time. Last down dog here, stepping back. When you're ready, we're gonna come down to our knees, roll onto our back for a couple of stretches here. All we're gonna do is a figure four stretch. So we're taking our knee, pushing out to the side. Heel is going on the other leg. If you want a little bit deeper stretch here, you can go ahead and grasp the back of that leg and pull your body up towards it, flexing both feet. And that will really push that knee out to the side. Alrighty, dropping that foot down to the mat, switching legs here. Knee goes up to the side again. If you took that a little bit of advancement on the stretch on the other side, making sure we're doing it on this side. Flexing those feet, pushing our leg into ourselves. Awesome, go ahead and plant it. Rolling up, we're gonna go ahead, roll up one vertebrae at a time here. Take just a couple arm stretches and then we're done. One arm coming across the front. Making sure we're not pulling on the elbow joint here. Pushing your shoulders down as well. Switching arms. Awesome, taking it overhead here. One arm's coming over. Last one. Switching arms. Awesome. Take one more deep breath. bending into our legs. And clap it down. Great work, y'all. I hope you had a great time working out with me. I sure did with you. Have a great day. I'll see y'all later.